Hey guys, Bobby Johnson with Studio Blue Creative, back to talk to you a little bit more in detail about Projectfork and how to use it and set up your first project. Okay, so obviously the very first thing you need to do is go to the administrator login for Joomla and log in. Then we're going to go to Components and find Projectfork in the list and click it. Okay, now we have the dashboard interface. You're sitting on the dashboard. I'm going to go to projects. Okay, this is all of the projects that we have currently running. And we're going to create a new project by clicking the new button. We're going to give it a name. New project. And we're going to invite people to our project because, you know, it's nice to have friends, and there's a few of us around who like working on the web. You can force join. That means that people don't have to accept the invitation. If you know that they're going to accept it, if they're not busy, if they're not on vacation, something like that, or you know, it's just nice to go ahead and force join them. You can add another person. For instance, I'm going to add Paul just because Paul's my friend. And then we're going to go back to general information. This project has a deadline, so let's say that my project needs to be done on the 22nd of March at 2 p.m. Okay? Alright, so this project is for the new project company. And we save it. Okay, now right up here, as soon as this loads, you'll be able to go down through here and find your new project. Okay, once you click in that drop down and get new project pulled up, okay, everything else applies to new project. So task, files, calendar, it's all about new project at that point. Okay, so don't worry about messing anyone else's project up as long as you have your project selected, and you should only be able to see your projects in particular, but I keep clicking on the wrong one. So anyway, new project files. See right here, it says new project. All right. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a task, and I'm going to need a new task, and I'm going to let Paul know that he, as the sales director, needs to watch these guys work. Okay, and the responsible person is Paul. Notice this list is not as big as the other one because I've only included the pertinent people to our project. Okay, so then I'm going to save it. Alright, Paul's about to get an email that basically says, watch these guys, make sure they're working. Okay, I'm going to add files to the project by clicking here. Projectfork. I really want you guys to use folders when you're doing your filing. Kind of think of it as your documents at your house on your home PC or Mac. You know, you want one for the images. You don't have to put a description for something as general as that. You save that folder. You know, You want one for all of the Word docs or all the documentation. Okay, so this would include .doc files, PDFs, etc. Okay. And that's pretty much it. Then you can go into images and you can upload files associated with images. So all the JPEGs that need to go in place on the website that we're building. So you can also look at your calendar. Calendar is very important here. This is due on this date. See, that project, new project, is due on the 22nd. Okay, so on the 15th, I can click that little plus right there, and I can say review new project website for completeness. Okay, and I can save it. Alright, now all that does is that tells me on my calendar when I'm supposed to take care of this issue. Okay, and I clicked save. There we go. And now that's an event. Okay, alright, so there's no task, there's events, there's milestones, and there's projects. Alright.